This is the Entertainment Buzz.
Hear me told you.
Yo. What I'm saying? Up to the...
No, we're going to be talking with our music artist this week. He's a very talented brother. His name is Sando. So we want to say welcome to Sando, full of suave, man. You want to see me, man.
Welcome, Sando.
All right, camera, I'm going to put the camera on Sando. Yeah, there's Sando there. Yeah, but big up yourself, Sando.
It's a pleasure, man. Thank you guys for having me.
It's a pleasure to have you. And we got my brethren, from Danger Zone.
Good evening, everybody.
By you, what happened to you watching the on Corona time? What happened?
There was a lot of traffic in the city. There was a lot of traffic in the city. It was raining hard in the city.
Because you left late.
I was to go to the airport. You know that airport run to come back, catch that highway, but it was hectic.
But the Ferrari shouldn't have no problem a blaze coming at some.
No, I have to park it.
Oh! No problem.
Right. So, of course, week after week, we provide a platform and, we have a chat up with our music artist. And like Bones mentioned earlier, Sando is our music artist. Sando, tell us a little bit about who you are. Who is Sando?
Okay. First and foremost, we say give thanks and praises to the Most High One. It's a pleasure to be here once again, and thank you guys. Good evening, Jamaica. Good evening, world at large. Sando. Well, Sando is an artist like this now. Would I say one of the stones them where the builders them refuse, and right now is one of the head cornerstones, because what we bring to the table is needed now more than ever. Because we see. Well, I won't go into that yet, but really and truly, brand new, like me just come. I'm caught like a fireman a burn down. Tell them, say the game change. And if it's in a teeth, that I'm a game face. So what we really bring to the table, is it is not of the norm, and it represents and it brings everything together. It's a cohesive measurement that we're bringing right now, and that's what we're about.
But Sando, obviously you're a gentleman of very high intellect, and of course a very articulate person. How did the name Sando come about?
All right, Sando. It started at Sandokan.
I want me to say that to you, but me
yes,
sure.
That's where it started. But then producer Sandyu Sanstormz said, "Bridget, look here now."
That the name, they know, sir.
But initially, how I thought about it was that I would take a bad thing and make it good.
Okay.
In that sense. But then he didn't see it like that, and he said that straight away people just look at you and say, "Yo, Bridget, we are here come put on the table." But I listened to him, and I took away a part of it and had added new meaning to it. It's now Sando, and as it spelled San, go and do it. So what I come to do now, my
Sando.
name's right.
Yeah.
San, go and do it.
I love that.
Listening to you just now when you were showing off a bit, you kind of well, before I say it, I'll just ask you who are some of your musical influences?
Honestly, I've taken a little bit of everything that have ever existed before now and created what is now, So big up everybody who has.
I did get like a Luton Fire vibe when he started, so that's why I asked you that question specifically to see if he was someone who influenced you.
I've listened to Luton's work and a lot more artists along those lines, but not to be specific. People always tell me too that I sometimes sound like a Taurus or a Sizzla Kalonji, depending on the fire that are the vibes that I'm spitting. So
I tell you who you sound like. You sound like Sando.
Thank you very much.
All right. So one of the things I wanted to ask you in terms of your brand of music. What is the message that you're trying to put out there, and the kind of impact that you would like to make on the music market?
I'm happy you brought that to the table. Sando, recently I had a comment on the new video that we just put out, Powers Up,
yes,
on YouTube. When you say Sando Official, you'll find it there. I just say Sando Powers Up. But a recent comment that was made on the video, it was from a 58-year-old elderly person. Well, I'd say experienced. Let me not say elderly or younger. Let me say an experienced person.
Me so 58. You can't stand it.
Well, you're very experienced. Yes, but still youthful. Yeah. And you know the comment. It stated. She said, "I'm a 58-year-old churchgoer, and I heard Sando's CD in a taxi. And when I heard it, I had to tell the driver to pull it up or turn it up some more. This artist is fire. This artist's fire is on the right." So I'm like, all right then, if the music that I am putting on the table is reaching out to people like that, then obviously we must be doing something that is going to bring all these energies together, which right now at this point in time seems to be segregated more than anything else.
Right.
Because some of the artists, well, I'm not going to pick on anybody. I'm just saying that some of the music that we're putting out right now, it's only put in a box and say, all right then, let's speak to the younger generation, or let's go and speak to the older generation. Now, when we see Sando's music going across all platforms and reaching out to not just experienced personnel, but also inexperienced personnel, and both parties are falling in love with the music, then that speaks volume.
Now, the song that you're promoting now would be Powers Up.
Powers Up, and we are Powers Up. You want to elaborate on that?
Well, what I wanted to find out, that's a single we have.
Right.
But I understand that you're doing other stuff. What are your other plans? EP, album, anything like that? Tell us about that.
So the EP is ready as we speak. We're about to drop another single from the EP. It's Heights. You know, we've gotten a warm reception from Powers Up, not just locally but internationally as well. You know, individual people or persons walk up to me and, you know, or hit me up on social media stages and commend the work, you know, both the lyrics and, you know, the sound and also the video quality that they're seeing. So
give us a piece of Powers Up live.
When the power's up, pop. Yeah man, the snakes are fear. When the power's up, yeah man, the snakes are fear. Yo man, do a lot of good, but we still got enemies. Friends I sell you out, and so will your relatives. Positive youth, but them dwell upon the negatives. Me a them headache, them a my sedative. Good thing, enough of them place man I live. To God be the glory of the thanks me I give. Yeah.
Lyrics.
You seem to pretty much have your thing together, organized. Are you doing it solo, or are you signed to a management team?
Absolutely not. This is teamwork, and it big up Vendetta, Grizzly Bear, Rakadash, Sandyu Sanstormz, the genius behind it, Sandstormz Records.
Nice.
We have Peggy Debbie, and Wendy Church. Big up Mark Brown for the video, same way too, and Zambia, Princess Zambia. It's to me, it's a magical team right now. I'd call this the dream team, because really and truly everybody is playing their role, and most importantly, you know, we have what it is that we really need, and all of us are working together. So it's a teamwork. Sandyu Sanstormz, kudos to him, because, you know, he's one of the persons who really saw this from the get-go and said, yo, let's do this. You know, so I really have to tip my hat off to him.
Do you, as it relates to producers, are you working with or open to work with anyone, or you prefer to work with your inner circle?
We're welcoming everybody in, as long as you know it's cause we're about good music. We're about you know, good music to bring out there to everybody. So once they fall in that category, we welcome them.
Because I saw Danger Zone nodding, so I was just, you know.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, man. Once it's good music, we welcome that.
So Danger Zone, listening to him as a music artist, what do you think? What do you think about his talent and his display?
Yeah. I think he have great talent, and reggae need more.
You know, well, we're talking about the music, and he's talking about positive music, and then you name producer 9. Take time with them.
DJ Lollipop, do you want to give us anything?
When the power's up,
you do better. You do this sound.
When the power's up,
say the snakes are fear. Yo, man, what a damn, at least you got enemies. Friend, I say you out. So with your relatives, positive you, but them dwell on the negatives. Me and them idiot, them on my sedative. Put it, enough of them place, man, I live. To God be the glory and the thanks me I give. Yeah, me up, working no hand with it. With them a hand out, no hand give me. Cause them want to be fall down, but we are still strong up. No, do lale, no time to rang up. Good ideas done, so what time to we man up. Jah beg you tear down every trap with them pen up. Want to be fall down, but we are still strong. No, do lale, man, done with the rocks. Good ideas done, so we have it done, man. Jah beg you tear them down. Yes, the men's up now, but them want to be pop up. God bless you, them days must be back up. Just that shine, and them want to be dark up. No want to be rise, riot them a start up. Stone them give, but we still a make bread. One cut the last, they no want to be jet. Vision still clear, but them want to see dread.
We're not going for a break like that. DJ Lollipop, if you can just drop a beat, we'll have Sando.
Yes.
I mean, I think 9 I go sing, no.
Yeah.
No,
even though, you know, we could have
I mean, 9 if you want to talk, you can intro him,
you can talk on the beat if you choose to.
Sando, you ready to stand up? Well, I don't know. Sando, you want to sing?
You're going off camera now, Sando.
Yeah, but sir. Give me anything you want, give it. Find that rhythm.
Come on. Ready right now. So we're ready right now. Can't pon the work cause some food off to eat. Hustle man, hustle when do the right things, yeah? Alright then. Every day, it's a battlefield. Tell them this.
Yeah.
Every day, it's a battlefield. Marcus, don't tell me how the battlefield. Me see the crab in a barrel mentality. Why the black against the black a controversy? Yo, them blind to be, they will never see. The ultimate goal is to let go to be some every day. It's a battlefield, yeah. Crab in a barrel mentality. Yo, the black against the black a controversy. Yeah, them blind to be, they will never see. The ultimate goal is to let go to be say him loose and nerd so the war no cease where your eyes no see me say your heart no leaps at the roots of King David. Still I play that RRR, yeah. Roots of King David. Still I play that
Look.
Alright, so close to summer, July, we have a wine festival in Bamberg, Germany. I don't know how certain that is now after all that's happening. And
right.
For right now, we're taking this EP right across the island to all the high schools and major hotspots. We hit Brownstown High the other day and Otrius High School, and were well received as well, and people are, you know, receiving these songs well. So and on that note, I would just like to take a minute and just like present you guys these tokens, you know, on behalf of Sandstormz Records and Sando. So
oh my goodness, thank you, Sando.
Jamaica is notified that you guys have received your copies of the EP. So yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, man.
Sando,
okay,
respect.
so this is your shirt. Do you want to describe it for our listeners, and then for those of you on the internet watching, you can see it?
Yes. Well, these shirts they're in their promotional stages right now. As you can see, the guys down there are wearing their shirts as well. And these shirts, we're also having them done to order as well. So if you would like to have these shirts sorted out for you with the Sando print on there, you can hit us up at Facebook, Sandstormz Entertainment, Sandstormz Record, or Sando _1_official at Instagram, as well as Yes or Sando Christos. That's the personal Facebook page. So yeah, you can hit us up there.
Sando, me say never tell me say okay some shirt because it's a belly blouse to me. This a stop the circulation.
Well, I'm sure you have some.
So,
all right,
go through Sando.
We like to say, I'm speaking to generalization of everybody right now.
Yeah.
I'm just saying right now, with all that's going on, everything is different when you know the focus. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes issues like these arise, it's just a rude awakening, and sometimes it's just a calling for you to really look deep within. You know what I mean? and take a stance for something or someone, or you know what I mean, a cause. So
right,
really and truly, that's what my final words are. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, man. And I want everybody to just take care of themselves and follow precautions.